Hello everybody, Jim here in Akihabara today to go to yet another shop, a predominantly figure shop, but they have all kinds of different merchandise in there, and that is Kotobukiya. So in here there's lots of anime and video game and movie related merch and figures, shirts, other various goods, and it's pretty awesome. So let's get inside and have a look around. Give you the grand tour.
Fail! Too normal. Fail! Too extreme.
Kotobukiya presents Samurai Sword Chopsticks.
Kotobukiya.
Alright, getting started in Kotobukiya. As we come through the door, we immediately see plenty of Square Enix stuff. All kinds. It's Dragon Quest, it's Kingdom Hearts, even some Xenogears, Final Fantasy, just super cool figures, and wall scrolls. Because who doesn't love a good wall scroll? But yeah, I love these figures they have, and then all of this other various merch. They got glasses and mugs and what looks like a little cube calendar. I don't know what the hell that is with a little chocobo. But there's all kinds of other stuff. And then this very cool Cloud Strife with his motorbike, which I've seen at like one other store. I think I've seen it at Indoor. It's very cool. Even some Final Fantasy Gachapon, which I like a lot. I'm a Gachapon kind of guy. And Nier, I believe, is what this is. So this is a very cool, like, little diorama. They have a very cool display case for some of the stuff. Which they have a lot of those in this store. Just these very cool display cases, where like this, where you can see all the merch all on display. So lots of Kingdom Hearts stuff there, clocks and mugs and things, and lots and lots of Dragon Quest slimes. Just slimes of all kinds everywhere. Perfect for the slime fan. Even the little coffin from Dragon Quest, which is very cool when one of your party members dies. And Persona, this whole section here, all Persona stuff. Lots of just, there's plushies and figures. There's like also like mugs and sticker sets and just everything else. Slime slippers! Oh my god. So, and more Persona 5. So there's like buttons and books and It's like stamp sets, all kinds of stuff, and of course figures. Some very cool Persona 5 figures indeed. So if you're a Persona fan, I mean, I'm sure there's no shortage of stores where you can buy Persona stuff, but right here in Kotobukiya, they got you covered. And again, lots of stuff on display and lots of stuff for sale. And right here, Star Wars. Whole nice little Star Wars shelf. You can see they got mugs and towels, things like that. Very cool, like feudal Japan looking figures of Darth Maul and Jango Fett. Those are very cool, and just lots of various other figures of all kinds of different characters. Nice high quality figures, as you see Vader. And I like in the background there are a bunch of the bounty hunters like Zuckuss, Bosk, Dengar. I don't see a whole lot of love for like those characters. I'm a big fan of like old school Star Wars, so I like that. And here we have a Monster Hunter section. So if you like Monster Hunter, you want some merch, it's all right there. Oh, and some Godzilla. Which I guess putting Godzilla right there with the Monster Hunter stuff, that makes some sense. As we come around to colorful froggy things that I don't know what they are, and DC. So Star Wars isn't the only sort of like Western property getting some love. Plenty of DC stuff in here, which I'm not a huge DC fan. I do like Batman. But yeah, a cool mix of like old school and new school looking figures. So that is very cool. And an entire section dedicated to Totoro. So if you like Totoro, they've got them here. They're little Totoro backpacks, big old Totoro plushies. There's, I mean, hand towels and little figures and other kinds of things. Just no shortage of Totoro, if that's what you're into. Including this very cool little display with some fans and figures and all kinds of stuff. Plenty of Totoro love. As we come around, and there's an aisle with all Nintendo stuff. Mario and Kirby on the other side. Of course, Kirby, always popular. And you can even pick yourself up some little snacks. You want something sweet? Kotobukiya has it. Some mochi, which is always good. And some, other Nintendo stuff. And then Pokemon. An entire aisle, not an aisle, but a couple of shelves full of nothing but Pokemon, which I'm admittedly not the biggest Pokemon fan. I've played like one game in the series, but I know it when I see it. So there's a ton of Pokemon there, and then these figures, all these cool like Bishoujo figures. So you get Chun-Li, who's that? Zatanna, Sakura, Supergirl, Christy, Raven, Starfire. So lots of cool, these Bishoujo figures, I guess is what they're known as. And I think all these are like soundtracks. So you can pick up some nice soundtracks. And this one in particular I thought was cool. This Ash Williams Bishoujo figure from Evil Dead 2. Very cool. I'm an Evil Dead fan myself. So I like that a lot. As we move right along to a jump cut. As we come to these Marvel figures, and these are awesome. These X-Men, because that's my era of X-Men. Very 90s. I like that a lot. But of course, all kinds of Marvel love here. As we got Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. We got all of the Defenders, and again the Nintendo aisle with wonderful Kirby stuff. I like Kirby. I used to date a girl actually who had she was a huge fan of Kirby, so her bedroom was just always like stuffed full of Kirby stuff. So, but yeah, there's always time for Kirby and other various Nintendo things. We've got an Infinity Gauntlet. We've got my favorite X-Men, Gambit. Louisiana represent. And these cool little chibi Marvel figures as well. So there's a really nice mix in here of, I mean, there's anime, there's video games, there's comic books, there's just plenty of merchandise for like everything, really. So I like Kotobukiya a lot. Because regardless of what I'm in the mood for, they've got something that I'm going to be interested in. Anyway, that'll do it for now. Kotobukiya, very cool. Let's wrap it up. Okay, that's Kotobukiya in Akihabara. Very, very cool shop. If you're in town, definitely stop by, check it out. I mean, they have everything, not just figures, but I mean, really anything you want. Some sweets you want to pick up, some plushies, clocks, cups, wall scrolls, everything ever. So, yeah, definitely check out Kotobukiya when you're in town. Maybe pick up some anime or gaming related stuff. It's awesome. And that's going to do it for today, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for liking, subscribing, etc., etc. And I'm getting I'm getting bombarded by like maids right now trying to hand me pamphlets. But thank you so much for watching, and do please come back next time. Take care, everybody, and goodbye.